What an honor to congratulate all the YWCA Twin winners tonight on behalf of Cisco Systems. As a company, we really pride ourselves with attracting some of the best leaders in the industry. And I can say with full confidence that the women being recognized tonight from Cisco are very well deserving, and in my personal opinion, they represent what we need more of today: direct, bold, provocative, and focused leadership. With a great amount of pride, I congratulate Shraddha Choplot, Francine Kasudis, Kelly Kramer, Kim Majaris, and Shari Slate. Also, if I can, I'm going to give a special shout out to Kelly, as I personally work with her every day, and she is truly an outstanding executive. Congratulations to you all.
My most rewarding professional experience is the ongoing opportunity I have to deliver results as a human resources professional for Lockheed Martin. I am truly passionate about our business. The systems that we provide are important to our country, both in the areas of national security and space exploration. These are only possible, however, because of the amazing men and women of Lockheed Martin, our employees, the people. As a human resources professional, I partner with leadership to design and to develop and implement a human capital strategy that aligns to our business strategy, enabling us to shape the future. I also am able to coach and mentor and develop early career professionals, helping to strengthen the bench and deepen the field of HR professionals for the future. In my role as I enable and support our team to deliver with impact and align the best talent in the right jobs contributing to our mission, I am extraordinarily proud.
One of the most rewarding experiences for me is investing in the development of my team, to watch them grow and to flourish. And my philosophy in leading others is using a concept called shared leadership. It is a style that I learned at Stanford, and what it is basically sharing the accountability and responsibility of the team's overall result with your direct reports. And for it to work, it will require that the teams are mature and that willing to be mutually influenced by each other's decision-making process. We push each other to penetrate through the impossible, we have fun, and we laugh along the way. And as a leader, it is so rewarding to watch them develop in their skills, to collaborate with one another, and to see a high level of engagement.
Shortly after I made partner, I was in court representing one of my clients at a really important hearing. And my client was a company, and several of its officers and directors had also been sued. And each of them were represented by their own lawyers. So there were about 6 or 7 other lawyers on my side. And as we were standing up ready to argue, I looked at the lawyers on the other side and noticed that there were 3 men standing there. And it struck me that the 6 or 7 other lawyers on my side were also all men. So here I was, a young Latina lawyer, standing in a courtroom full of men. And there was certainly nothing unusual about that. That happened all the time. But what was different here was that the lawyers on my side had designated me as the person who would be responsible for arguing on our behalf. And at that moment, all of the hard work was worth it. Here I was, the only woman lawyer in the courtroom, and I was doing all of the heavy lifting. And for once, it was the men who were on the sidelines.
When I encounter obstacles, I like to look for the opportunities. When I first got out of college and I was looking for work, I ran into a very big obstacle, which was the U.S. economy. I eventually determined I had to create my own opportunity, and I decided to travel to Alaska, which is where the jobs were. I was able to get myself a very good job in Alaska, which ended up being a stepping stone to the career I have today. And that one decision put me on a path which has allowed for me to work and live in places like Hawaii, Toronto, London, and Manhattan. I also learned to make sure that I seriously considered the opportunities that may not be on the path that I had envisioned for myself, because it was these very opportunities that took me to places of which I never dreamed and created a passion in me for travel. It's allowed me to travel to 48 different countries. So when you see an obstacle, look for the opportunity.
I've been incredibly fortunate to be involved in the development of sofosbuvir, a direct-acting antiviral drug for hepatitis C. Chronic hepatitis C infection is serious, causing progressive liver damage, and is the leading cause of liver transplantation. There's almost 180 million people infected worldwide. Sofosbuvir had the potential to completely change the treatment paradigm for patients, offering for the first time a simple all-oral treatment that was much more tolerable and had higher cure rates. We were able to bring this drug to patients almost a year ahead of schedule through strong leadership, great partnerships with our vendors, our physicians, and of course the patients. And then just incredible teamwork across the Gilead organization.
My most rewarding professional experience isn't actually one individual event, but more the culmination of the various learnings that I've had over the past 20 years. I love learning new things every day, adding tools to my toolkit, and then leveraging those learnings with myself and my team as we try to address the challenges our business and business partners face. Sometimes those challenges can be overwhelming, but what I have found is if you drive for forward progress every day, no matter how small, but just forward progress, what you'll find a year later when you look back is you'll be amazed at the amount of positive change and improvements you can drive. And I find that very personally and professionally rewarding.